This is a book review of Why We Broke Up by Daniel Handler with art by Myra Coleman. For those of you who don't know, Daniel Handler also writes under a pseudonym, which you may have heard of, Lemony Snicket. Why We Broke Up is the story of Min, a social outcast kind of girl who's really into movies, and Ed Slaterton, who is a jock and co-captain of the basketball team. Their relationship lasts maybe a little over a month, maybe longer. I don't remember how long it lasts, but it's not very long. And Min has just dropped a box on Ed's doorstep filled with trinkets and collectibles and little items she's picked up from the days they spent together, with a letter telling why we broke up. One of the things that makes this book stand out when you see it on a shelf is how heavy it is. So you're like, oh, I should probably open that up. And then you see these beautiful drawings that start off each chapter. Also, I like the way this photography paper smells, and you can kind of feel the words on the page. Oh, it smells so good. This book is one of those young adult romances that's written more in a poetry format. It's not necessarily about why Min and Ed broke up, but more like how Min's feeling when she's dating Ed and how she feels after she's dated Ed, and all the emotions that come from this turbulent relationship that not many people think is going to work out. And when I first started reading this book, it seemed a little manic pixie dream girl-esque. As you go on, you discover sort of Min's inner turmoil, and you discover her emotions and feelings, and how real of a person she is. When she and Ed actually break up and she tells the story of their breakup, you really feel for her as a character, and you really understand what it's like to have your heart broken by someone who never really loved you at all. I like to let myself think that I have moved past my fascination with boys, that I'm not really affected by what boys think about me, that I'm never really interested in dating or having someone like me back or worrying about if someone likes me back. But I am young, I still have those feelings, even if I wish I didn't. And this book really speaks on that level of loving someone and them not really loving you back, and you feeling like you're not good enough for them to love you back. I love the format of this book. I love the way that Min describes her relationship with Ed through each of the objects she places in the box and why each one has a special meaning. Another really cool thing about this book is that Min describes lots of old movies that actually aren't real at all, and it's really interesting to hear her talk about them because she's so fascinated by the idea of film and the way film works, and it's so wonderful to hear someone talk about something with such passion and such vigor. I think if anyone is looking for a YA book with themes of unrequited love and not being good enough and sort of the angst of teenagerdom, but also a book that talks about those themes without making them absolutely ridiculous, Why We Broke Up is the perfect book. And when you finally come away from the book, you're left feeling a bit empty but also a bit fulfilled. You know that originally you weren't loved back, but you have the hope that maybe you can be loved back someday. Thank you so much for watching. I'll have another video for you guys up soon, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye! Can't think of anything to say.